Newspapers around the world may be struggling to survive, but in Queensland's west, locals have refused to let one tiny tabloid die. The Barcoo Independent almost folded during the depths of the drought, and it took more than rain to keep Blackall's weekly paper afloat. Blythe Moore visited the Independent's lone journalist.
When you're the sole reporter at the Barcoo Independent, you don't just write the news, you also deliver it.
Morning, Bronwyn.
Morning, Nicole. This is for week's postage. Yes. I do everything from advertising to laying out the paper, interviewing, taking photos, writing everything. So it's a very full-on job.
Bronwyn Wheatcroft recently moved from a bigger newspaper in Mount Isa to be a one-woman show in Blackall.
I thought it'd be hard chasing stories and everything like that, but people, they know what's happening and they want to tell you and they want it in the local paper.
The Barcoo Independent was first published in 1889 and had an almost uninterrupted print run until fire destroyed its building almost 100 years later. Locals fought to relaunch it in 2003 and have been supporting the paper's intensely local focus ever since.
I think we most certainly do need a local paper. We need it so we can see what's happening, and I think the older people like to read it and read the hard copy as it is.
The newspaper has a print run of just 400 copies and most stay in Blackall. With such a small circulation, it's heavily reliant on advertising, and that suffered during the drought.
Bronwyn, these have been a really good advertiser for us.
Lynn Harlow is on the Barcoo Independent Committee. She's one of many locals who rallied around the paper when it again faced closure last year.
Because we've had less advertising than normal and we've found it fairly difficult to keep the paper going, but luckily we've worked out a few strategies.
The committee teamed up with a local community organisation to raise $17,000.
It showed us how much they value the paper.
After recent rain, advertising and the Barcoo Independent are again on the up, bucking the trend in print media and suggesting that hyperlocal news has an important role to play.
It's like having a local bank in your town. You can't do without a petrol station at the end of the street, but there has to be well-resourced local journalism capable of covering local issues, local politics, local economy.
And that means this reporter should be very busy for some time yet.
Barcoo Independent, Bronwyn speaking.
Blythe Moore, ABC News, Blackall.